everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over my kit that I packed and took with me to do my first wedding makeup client. So yeah, when my friend and I were first talking about it, I literally had nothing to put my makeup in. I didn't really have like proper like supplies to like keep a makeup kit that you're going to be doing on clients. So when I went to do the trial, I kind of had a little bit of a different setup. But after the her makeup trial, I ended up purchasing this case on Amazon. This is from the brand Rownyon. And this is the large size. I absolutely love this case. I'm definitely going to invest in one for my personal use, but I'm probably going to get like the small size. So how this works is it unzips like this, and there's straps that clip that hold up this back part, which is what I really wanted. There are spaces in here for brushes, which I don't use them for brushes. I use them for eyebrow pencils, eyeliner, lipsticks, a pen, because you always need a pen, lash glue, yeah, that sort of thing. So I used this, and I had a small reusable bag, which I carried my towel to put down on her table, my baby wipes, and my pencil case, which is this one by Makeup Forever. Currently I have it separated as I would have on the day of. To put it back together, you just put everything in one side, and this top part goes over it like this, and you clip it, and it stays together nicely. One thing I have to say about this case is that things like Q-tips, paper towels, disposable wands, they do fit in here, but as you grow with your kit, I would think that these types of things would not fit in this bag. Like, you would have to use this bag for basically your makeup only. So yeah, let's kind of just go into what I took with me. I had a hand mirror so she could check out the situation. To properly do anyone's makeup on a client basis, you have to make sure everything is sanitary and clean, so that's why we use things like disposable mascara wands. I had for eyeliner and for lip products. I got these in a multi-case from Amazon, one per dip. So if you go into the mascara once, you use a new wand the second time. So I purchased, when I knew I was going to be doing this, my favorite mascara, the Lash Paradise, and my favorite concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape, in the shade Fair, because the people whose makeup I was going to be doing for the wedding, they're all pasty white people like me. So I purchased those. Well, Emily's not pasty. She has like a beautiful glow going on. So, but they're of light-skinned variety, so I just purchased that one concealer. After doing more research on YouTube, I would probably, my next step is investing in something like Cinema Secrets palettes or an RCMA palette so that I can mix for everyone. I also have these sponges in here for proper application, and then let's talk about sanitizing as well. So for your hands, I purchased the Mrs. Meyer's hand sanitizer spray. It's in lavender. I have the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. It's professional grade cleaner, and it cleans your brushes and it dries on the spot. I use this instead of bringing 91% alcohol with me, but if you are not able to purchase this, you could very well just purchase 91% alcohol at your Target or drugstore and put it in a little bottle. So that's what I did for 70% isopropyl alcohol, which is used to sanitize. So things like lash applicator, lash curler, anything like a pencil sharpener that you use, scissors to cut lashes. Your makeup itself needs to be sprayed down with that after use. I purchased this little tin from Cinema Secrets, which I, a day of, used the lid to put powder in, and then I could have cleaned my brushes off if I was doing multiple clients in one day in this little tin. Something I purchased after the fact, because day of I realized I mixed a custom lipstick shade for her, and I literally have nothing to put it in to give it to her to reapply at the wedding. Luckily, I was going to the wedding as a guest, so I brought the lipsticks with me and I was able to help her reapply later in the restroom. But I purchased these little jars off of Amazon. I just typed in like makeup sample jars, and I'm gonna keep a few in the kit to give lipstick to the clients. Bioderma is micellar water. I brought that too in case I made any mistakes. I could, that a Q-tip wouldn't fix. I could wipe it away and reapply. I purchased it in the baby size. This is the 3.33 fluid ounces, so that's like a travel size version of it. So that's kind of like tools. I also have for tools, I have a spatula and a steel palette that I could work from. This is what I put concealer on. This is what I put her foundation on. This is what I put the lipsticks on when I was mixing it. Just make sure you have a lot of paper towels with you and a little trash bag to put your trash in so that the space is very clean and tidy. So I think that's it as far as like tools go and cleaning supplies, and the rest of it is just makeup, I believe. I keep a small like journal and pen so that the day of the trial I was able to write exactly what I used on Emily so that the day of it was easier for me to recreate. The day of was very hectic, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get in any photos. There was a time change that happened during the makeup application. She needed to be present for photos earlier than expected. So unfortunately I don't have any like cool shots to show you guys. I also brought hair clips and my eyeliner beauty blender liner designer, which is like this little tool that you can use to help you get straight lines. Girl, bring whatever you need to help you. So what's so funny is when I first went to her house to do the trial, I did not have a lash curler because I personally don't curl my lashes, but I realized that there are people that have literally straight eyelashes or lashes that go down or lashes that aren't as easily curled as mine, so that's kind of essential as far as that goes. So Emily had her own foundation, so I did not provide that. I provided everything else as far as the makeup goes. So I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I used my RCMA powder to set everything. But of course you have to go with what the client's skin type is like. So she has dry skin, so I didn't do a lot of setting. I just did a little bit under the eyes and on the lids, so it wouldn't. My camera died. Okay, I'm back. So as far as makeup goes, for brows I used a brow pomade, which is from, the one I picked up was from Maybelline, because that's what I can afford at this time. I also, during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale at Ulta, they had Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wizzes on sale for half off, so I got shades that are not something that I am. So I use typically a medium brown, so I wanted to kind of have a little bit of variety. So I got taupe, blonde, I did get medium brown, and ebony. So I figured that any ones that I was doing, I'll have that covered for now. I have dual lash glue, a kind that is clear, and then it also has a brush that you can paint it on lashes. Tips that I've gotten from Angie here on YouTube. She's a working makeup artist in Toronto. She suggests to not give your clients a lot of options as far as lashes go. So I just bought the natural Ardell 110s and then Demi Wispies in 5-packs so that I would have options. Yeah, and we ended up going with natural on the day of. Just, we didn't want to go too vavoom fancy. That isn't something that Emily normally does. So, and also she insisted on using brown eyeliner, which is, so I brought brown, black, and nude with me just to have all three. I brought this for Solly mini size oil in case I needed to rehydrate something like a brow product or like a gel liner. Fortunately, mine are new. I just brought it as a precaution. During the trial, Emily loved this Smashbox highlighter palette. I used all three, mixed them together. She wanted shimmery bronzer, so the one I have is from Milani, one of their baked bronzers, and we also used a little bit of Hoola to contour. As far as blush goes, I had a few options for her. I had the Anastasia blush trio in Pool Party, and I also brought this one specifically because I thought she would want something more muted, and she did end up going with this one, the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose 01. When I talk so much, I get winded. So as far as the eyes go, we did end up using an Anastasia palette. Day of, I brought Norvina and Modern Renaissance, I believe. During the trial, we used Norvina, but again, because of changing circumstances, originally I was supposed to do 3 people's makeup, and then it just didn't work out as far as timing goes, and they decided that they were going to do their makeups themselves. So I just wanted to be prepared in case someone was like, oh, can you, I don't know what was going to happen, but I was like, I want to be prepared for everything. So Norvina, Emily wanted something soft pink and brown, and this is the kind of palette that we used for that. The Soft Glam palette is also another option. I have that here. It would be a great option for bridal as well. And then for pop in the inner corner, we ended up using Stila's Grace Shimmer and Glow. So she had beautiful skin and very simple eyes, but everything in the end looked excellent, if I say so myself. I used Max Fix Plus to wet down shadows. And one thing I do love about this case, if I can show you guys, it is pretty huge, but I have moved around the little dividers so that I can perfectly fit everything that I needed. I wanted everything to be kind of segregated so that I would know where everything is. I forgot to talk about lip product. Pardon me. So I used 4 lip products to make her custom lipstick. So one was from Bite Beauty, which I've taken out of here. And then there was 2 that I purchased specifically for this kit from Maybelline. 450 Romantic Rose and 665 in Lust 4 Blush. One of them is a matte, one of them is a satin, and then I also have Beige Babe and Purely Nude, 335 and 345. So I wanted options to kind of make sure that it wasn't too pink, it wasn't too rosy. We could add more nude into it if we needed to. So I feel like everything worked out really well, except for the little timing mishap. But other than that, it was a really good experience for me, and I'm really excited for this chapter of my life to kind of hopefully take off. So I absolutely love this case. That's what I took with me to do my first bridal client. She was a bridesmaid. She wasn't the one getting married, but still, yeah, I don't think, I'm trying to think, I think that's it. I don't have any, anything much else to say. As far as brushes goes, I just took my Sigma eye brushes and then my Real Techniques. Everything else I took was from Real Techniques. So I had like I believe it's like the multitasker brush, the setting brush, the blush brush, the powder brush, the expert face brush. I brought this just in case I decided to apply her foundation with a brush instead of with a beauty sponge. I did end up purchasing her a beauty sponge and leaving it with her. I don't know if that's something I would do going forward, and if it was, that would be something that I would include in the cost of the service. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, so excited. So I love this case. It's definitely very sturdy. The zipper is good. You could most definitely put all of your brushes in that top part, the top part of the case. But personally, I wanted to be able to use that to put things like eyebrow products, eyeliners, mascara, etc. And one thing I would purchase after being at the wedding and, you know, everyone's crying and Emily's not a super, she's not a person that would cry at a wedding, so I wasn't worried about it, but I would definitely purchase waterproof mascara. Probably the Lash Paradise. I'll just get the waterproof version and put that in the kit as well, just so I have my bases covered. I have another friend that just got engaged, so she's obviously going to be getting married, not immediately, but soon. So I'm hoping that maybe I could do either some of the bridal party or her makeup for her wedding, so I'm very excited about that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!